Good morning, happy Monday. I'm at home and I was gonna give you guys a little update on, oh, it got dark. A little update on the kittens. They're doing really good, but funny thing, so the last 2 days, or nights I guess, the mama decided that she wanted to put them in the closet. So she moved them from a little whelping pool that I had bought just like off of Amazon and put over here where that mirror is. We actually moved the mirror until this morning. Anyways, last 2 nights, she moved them into the closet. So I moved them back. She immediately moved them back in. So we moved the whelping pool over to the closet. Bear with me, my closet is a mess, but I will check in on, here is Mama and babies. Doing great in her sweet little whelping pool that the kittens actually can't climb out of, was my main thing. They were starting to kind of climb over that little bed that we had her in. They're getting a little bit more active, which is so cute. But so for now, we're gonna leave them in the closet. I took some pictures of them to send over to the foster coordinator with Charming Pet Rescue. Something we never really talked about before, Charming Pet Rescue is actually where we got Roger. So when I worked at the vet clinic, that is the rescue that brought him in when he had apparently been hit by a car, and worked with those guys to keep that perfect dog that we have and love that whines all the time. So another thing I wanted to touch on while I have the camera out is, so we've talked about how our house is pretty bare. I have a hard time deciding on things, and I don't want to spend money or buy things that I don't love and want to keep in this house for a long time. But I think I want to fully redo our bedroom. Our bedroom is very boring. There's not much going on, you know, walls are bare, Clint's messy dresser over here. You know, there's not a lot happening. So I want to fix that. I think I want to get on Pinterest and get a bunch of inspo photos and kind of run with it. Clint wants to paint some things in here. He really likes dark and he wants to go black. I think he would do our entire house black if I let him. I'm thinking a black accent wall, maybe with some texture or something on this big wall here, or some paneling or something like that. I want to get some new furniture and I want it to look like it's decorated. Right now it kind of just looks like I've thrown a bunch of random things on here that I buy on a whim, which is exactly what I've done over the past 2 years. I want to make it make sense. Let me know if you guys would like to see that kind of stuff. I would love to do home improvement kind of stuff on here and see how it goes. I think there's a lot of different things that we can do in this house. Everything's really a blank slate, and make it our own. So let me know what you think. Want to do that? Are you guys down? Think it sounds fun? So another thing that we really haven't shown is that we have an upstairs in this house. And there's a lot of things that I want to do up here. One of them, the biggest one, is our music room. Backstory, Clint and our son are both very musically talented. They both play drums and guitar, and they're super good at it, and they're really passionate about music. So we dedicated a whole room to it. Granted, before I walk in this room, we haven't done much with it. We've got a few things in here. We're working on it, but I want to make this be the really cool room in the house. I want our kids to I want their friends to come up here and be like, dang, this is really awesome. So this is the music room. It's kind of messy, clearly used. I mean, we've got some guitars. Casing is in here. He practices a lot in here and does stuff. We've got Clint's drum set, some random things laying around that we really just haven't hung up. Got a cool Beatles poster that we actually found at, where was it? It was at an antique shop. Our son Kason loves to go antiquing. And this is one of the things that we found there. We got it for him for his birthday. It's really cool. It's all made out of wood, and then it has the album covers on it for the Beatles. Both of them love the Beatles. Anyway, this room has so much potential. There's a big old spot over here. I'd like to put a desk over here. And I want to paint it. I want to make it cool. There's a little inset here. I want to make it a really cool music room. I think it would be a fun project. So that's next on my list. We're going to learn how to build some stuff. We're going to make this awesome. We're going to make this house our own. And I love that. And here's Roger. He follows me everywhere. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, let's see how you do under pressure. Oh, yeah, I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Okay. Hey. Yeah. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra, extra.
Hey, don't touch my pile. I have a system. All right, it is lunchtime here. We got meal prep going on. So Jenna sent me a thing the other day. So being on camera all the time really accentuates and points out all of your flaws and things you don't realize. So the double chin's been a little bit doubly. a little too doubly. I know the joke about the kind of mid stuff, but like, we're gonna get that in check. So Jenna sent me a recipe for like a meal prep. She's like, hey, I think you'll like this. Sweet potatoes, ground beef, cottage cheese, avocado, all things. New revelation. I have never liked sweet potatoes in my life, ever. We were at a restaurant a few weeks ago and Quinn got sweet potato fries. She was done eating, so I grabbed one, gave it a shot, and was like, that actually tasted really good. So I've been eating a bunch of sweet potatoes recently. Anyway, long story, short story, long. She sent me this recipe saying it's like all over the place. People swear by it, so I made some ground beef, a little taco seasoning, sweet potatoes, cottage cheese. What she didn't tell me is you're not supposed to mix it all together, which is exactly what I did.
This is the worst.
And it looks so gross. She's like, no, you're supposed to keep it all separate. I made it all, you know, put the sweet potatoes in the oven, did the beef on the stove, and then before she came and checked on me, because I am an idiot,
Why you have to be mad?
I threw it all in the pan and then mixed it all together, and I was like, babe, this looks disgusting. Who's actually eating this? She's like, you're dumb. You're supposed to eat the sweet potatoes and then the beef and all that. Like, you don't mix it. So I did mix it, and it came out looking like this orange slop. It's actually pretty solid. Like, it tastes really good.
What?
Next time I do this, I'm gonna try the way you're supposed to and keep it all separate. But for me, as like a caveman, mixing it all together also makes it easy. I think all together this was like, actually I wrote it down. Tracking your macros sucks. So I don't do it for every time I eat something, but when I wanna know a meal, you gotta plug it into your thing. So let me see. 600 calories, 42 grams of protein. That is not too bad. Simple, easy lunch, but I would suggest not mixing it if you don't want it to look like you're eating dog food, because it definitely looks like I'm eating dog food. It tastes amazing. Hey, your shirt on backwards?
No,
You sure?
I'm pretty confident. It fits this, it's a high neck tank top.
That's not the tag?
Maybe there's a tag in the front on this one. The tag blends in with the shirt, it's not my fault.
You couldn't feel that?
No.
Oh, that would irritate me.
Oh man. Hey, welcome to Bunker.
Thanks. I walk in and get made fun of immediately.
Your
I fixed
Your shirt
it.
looks better.
It's fine now.
But exciting news. I said welcome to Bunker when you first got here.
We moved in.
Oh yeah.
We live here now. Diversity Hires lives at Bunker.
Yep.
We're gonna be doing all of our.
Pretty Silly Gooses LLC Inc.
That really is what it's called.
Yeah.
All of it, all of our business, all of our content meetings, all of our things. We're gonna, do skits with Bunker employees and force them to love us. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. So, still gonna do a ton of Bunker content, but now it's not just gonna be me. So all of you people that are like, hey, Clint, we're only here for Jenna.
Boom, roasted.
Well, she's gonna be on the channel a lot more, and that hurts my feelings.
It doesn't hurt mine. Thanks, guys. Did you show them your gruel?
Yeah. I'm almost done.
Listen, guys, I sent him this recipe with a literal picture of what it's supposed to look like. We'll throw that picture up on the screen.
Listen, Linda.
This is like a key. He just doesn't listen. You're supposed to. He also left like ingredients out when he was talking about it. So it's hamburger meat with taco seasoning, and then sweet potatoes. Cook all of these separately. Do not cook them together. It makes it look like mush. It looks like the gruel that you like make puppies when they're too little to eat real food yet.
It looks like Roger's food. We give him like
It looks a lot like Roger's Farmer's Dog food that we give him. Shout out Farmer's Dog. Anyways, so it's the hamburger meat with the taco seasoning. It's the sweet potatoes like diced up. And then you throw some avocado on there, and then you throw some fresh cottage cheese, plate it, and then you can like mix it together. That way you can mix all of the flavors, but they're not literally just like, it's like
soup.
It looks
They're
like
not soup.
It's like mashed potatoes, kind of.
I mean, I did mash the sweet
It's
potatoes.
really more like, it's like prison food, I think.
Yeah.
So Clint's gonna eat his prison food. I'm probably gonna meal prep the next one so that we can make it the right way and see if it's better. Maybe he likes it better this way. I don't know.
In my defense, when I meal prep, what do? I put it all in, like I rarely do a meal prep where it's like sectioned out. I like
That's in his defense, but it doesn't mean it's the right way.
I'll put it all in one big thing, so I just have one quick, easy Tupperware to heat up.
Yeah, that's the man version of it. We talk about this a lot. The guys say that if they would offer like a giant bag of like dog food style, like dog food style food, that they would eat that every day for lunch and never have to think about preparing anything, even if it doesn't really taste good.
No, if I could have
Like heavy protein meals.
yeah, it just some like here's a brick.
Yeah.
It's got 800 calories, 50 grams of protein, 40 grams of carbs, 20 grams of fat, and I just put it in the microwave, chop it up, eat it. I would do that every day. Just the easiest thing. So
I like food way too much for that just to be anything that
it's
I
not
eat.
that I love food too. Counting calories, counting macros sucks. But it's the only way to lose weight is calorie deficit.
Correct.
And for me to lose weight without losing muscle, I need to count macros because I need to make sure I keep my protein up and my calorie intake actually the right amount. Like if you want me to nerd out on the science of it all, I could be here forever.
If you guys want him to nerd out on the science of it all, let us know and he can do that when I'm not here.
But you know what would be so much easier? Just buying a bag of dog food and just, I know I have 2 scoops at lunch and then that's all dinner we can have nice food. Breakfast, a scoop of dog food. Lunch, 2 scoops of dog food. And I've got my perfect macros. It would be amazing.
Amazing. Maybe eventually I'll show you guys the kind of stuff that I like to meal prep. I found some good meals that are really easy, really simple, but still taste
This
really
was
good.
easy and simple and tastes good. It just looks disgusting.
It could be way better if we make it the right way. Oh, also, he never said you put hot honey on it. So like the Mike's Hot Honey, I think is the one that he bought. Drizzle that on top of it. It sounds like a weird combination of flavors, but it's really good actually. Especially when you cook it correctly.
I knew I messed up. The first thing I did was put the cottage cheese into the beef and started stirring. I was like, this is weird. And I poured honey all over it. And it just like, man, okay. And then anyway.
He doesn't listen. Okay, bye. We got a package. We're excited. Not that package. We're starting to get some packages in. This one is from our friends over at Heatwave. We love those guys. They send the coolest stuff. Their product's always awesome. Look it, they hooked us up.
Are those like
These ice cube things? Look at all this.
I'll make sure to,
Ooh, okay, be back with a fashion show.
Oh, those are cool.
They're nice, I like them.
Yeah. Ooh,
Okay, I'm here for it.
that's cool.
Look at it, fashion
They
show.
make your head look a little smaller.
sure.
Put yours on. Fashion show. Those look slick. No. Mikey, what's your favorites?
I like these the best.
Mikey, yep. And they sent us some safety glasses. Our eyes are gonna be so safe.
Oh yeah.
What?
Z87 Plus.
With
These are really good safety glasses. So we've used these the last couple of years. Heatwave's always hooked us up with some really nice quality eye pro.
Stay safe.
And now the new channel has some great quality eye pro without little scratches on it. And we're gonna take good care of them.
Did
Mikey, put your favorites on.
I did have one. You missed.
I missed it.
Oh, I actually like these ones. I click on. Actually, I like all of them.
Yeah, those look
All
cool.
of
in
you
there.
would. I do like that yours are mirrored though.
Cool. No one can see what I'm looking at. They can't even tell.
But
It's always Clint's
We're all
butt.
looking at your.
Look at that thing. How do you not look at it, you know? Oh, he's got to pull the pants up to really get the form.
how do you pop it?
I don't know. I don't have a butt. Mikey, how do you pop it?
Yeah, subscribe to that. Exclusive content over that one.
Coming soon to Tower Box.
Are you done?
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi.
So I was telling them about what I want to do to our bedroom.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Did you tell him I just want to paint everything black?
I did. I did say that. And then I said, but we're going to find like a happy medium.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about like any of this. We're going into this.
Clint's not a handy
I
guy.
am not a handyman.
No, but we're gonna learn how to be handy together, and you guys are gonna come on that journey.
Yeah, I'm a little intimidated, but also I'm too cheap to pay.
What I want to do on the channel and share with you guys, and y'all tell us if you like this idea or not. We're on a budget. I am not trying to spend $10,000 redecorating my room. I love a good deal.
$10,000.
Some people spend a lot of money on decorating homes. You know, I recently became unemployed. We had some pretty big medical bills in the past 2 years. We bought a house, we bought a car. Our budget's not huge. I want to find good deals and share them with you guys. So if you guys want to redecorate, you can have ideas of what to do too and not spend a ton of freaking money. Because I don't like spending money.
Right.
I like saving money. So I started a Pinterest board.
Okay, so you got some inspiration.
Yeah, so my inspo, I already told you, Clint really likes dark. He wants to do all black. I'm down for dark. My thought is I want to do dark and moody with like really nice like textures and like soft textures, dark, warm browns and blacks, and kind of lean into that, make it like a comfy space, you know?
And I don't care about any of that.
No, so this is all
So
my
I'm
decision,
just gonna
and
say-
I'm here for that.
I love it, and we're gonna do it.
Yeah, that's how marriage works. Men,
No.
take notes.
It's not.
When it comes to decorating, that's pretty accurate.
It's not. You don't have to be happy wife, happy life is a saying.
Yes.
But if you don't care, then if it's something I actually care about, that's worth
Right, decorating's not
You know,
something that he cares about.
fighting back on. Sure, it's not just happy
Okay,
wife, happy life.
this isn't marriage advice.
But like, if it's something you don't actually give about,
We do not care.
like this, yeah, whatever you want, dear. Okay, what are we looking at?
Okay, so we've got some, this right here I think is like color tones. I want like warm browns, blacks. Our floors are gray. Also, side note, we did grade floors. I kind of regret it a lot, but we're not gonna pay to fix those yet. So for now, we're gonna work with what we got. These kind of colors, I think I like all of this like warm vibe. We're definitely going to do a black accent wall.
Yeah.
I think
Okay,
I want to
that
do
looks
like
cool
some,
as hell.
I know, see, trust me more.
I trust you all the time.
I think I want to do like some paneling on the walls, whether it's like up and down or I don't know how I want to do the walls.
Okay,
yet.
click on one of those and make it bigger because it's probably hard to see through the camera.
Okay, so
That
these
didn't help at all, but it's fine.
these warm textures that are so pretty and they look comfortable and inviting and make you want to go like snuggle up in these beds. You know, that's what I'm going for here.
That one's
Cool,
pretty
right? Yeah.
So the thing I'm worried about is,
What are you
yeah,
worried
that
about?
paneling. I don't know what that is and how to do it.
I already have a plan. Don't
What's
worry
your
about
plan?
it. I'm gonna buy all this stuff and then show you what we need to do, and then we're gonna do it.
That's not a plan.
Yeah, it is. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna figure it out as we go.
I got a plan on how we're gonna put this on the wall. We're gonna put it on the wall.
I've already saved the stuff that you buy for it that's pre-measured that you put on the wall.
I know, but like, then I gotta put it on the wall.
He's gonna annoy me through this whole process. Anyway,
Okay.
I love this color scheme. I think it's gonna be really nice and comfy and pretty, and it's gonna make our room look awesome.
Okay.
And we're gonna do it on the channel. Let us know if you guys like that, and we'll see how it goes. So I wanna try and get the best prices possible. We're gonna make this an adventure of finding the best prices we can find to make a really nice bedroom.
I love that for us.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna redecorate the rest of the whole house. If they like the bedroom, then we have to, right? It gives us an excuse to decorate the house.
Yeah. So you showed the bedroom,
Mm-hmm.
and then what else?
I showed them the music room.
Oh, okay.
So I was at home alone. Clint doesn't know any of this. I showed them the music room. I wanna make the music room epic.
Yeah.
And that's
It is-
coming after the bedroom.
Right, yeah. So I've been playing music forever, been playing the drums for,
Your whole life.
yeah, I started when I was like 15.
Yeah.
We got that room and immediately we had that extra room and we're like, I've never in my life have I had a space for just my drums.
Mm-hmm.
It's either been shoved in my room or in a garage or at someone else's house, or like I've never just had a dedicated space for my drum set. And as soon as we looked at this house, the first thing I told Jen, I was like, hey,
It's the perfect music room, that space.
yeah,
So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna make it really cool too, because we've been kind of lazy about it. I mean, it's got the music, it's got the instruments in there, but it doesn't have anything cool. or
did you show
exciting.
them my cool masks?
No. When we redecorate, then we'll revisit
Okay.
that.
Okay, I have these super dope masks that my grandpa got. I want to say maybe Japan. I have no idea. They're insane. They have boar tusks on them. When he passed away, he always had them in his room. When he passed away, I was like, dibs on those masks, and everyone else in my family was like, those are the grossest things ever. I was gonna throw them away. I was like, dude.
They have animal teeth on them, like actual teeth.
They're so sick though.
They're perfect
So
for
maybe
the music room.
Yeah, I don't know where they're from or what they're for. So maybe somebody will be like, "Oh, I know exactly what those are. It's from
That would be really cool.
This, and this." Yeah.
And yeah, if we could get some backstory on that, that actually would be really, really cool. We'll show the mask soon, and we'll kind of show you the whole thing about that. I think
They're
it's,
so freaking metal.
we're gonna decorate our bedroom. I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm gonna start saving things and getting ideas, and we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. So with all of that being said, I am fully aware that most of our demographic on our YouTube is men. I want some wives up in here. Where are your wives? Sisters, aunts, moms, cousins, whatever. Where are the ladies at? Do they want to see like me doing this kind of thing? And I can link everything that we're using and kind of show you guys these great deals that I can find. I'm a person who gets influenced very often. I like to try new things and try new versions of things that I already have to see if it's better. It happens to me all the time on the internet, and I can give you guys like real life experience of if it sucks or not, and see if you guys want to try stuff like that too. Also, you can follow me on Instagram. I do more things like that on Instagram if the ladies want to come on over there and hang out. I like books, all of these things that women like. I don't know if these men are gonna hate it on here. So you guys just let me know in the comment section if that's something that you want me to do more of.
All right. So another thing that I noticed in this, we stayed at an Airbnb in Nashville a few years ago.
Yeah.
And the ceiling of the master bedroom was all black, and it was so
It was really
dope.
cool. That's
But
gonna
how
be
the
such a pain
hell
in
do
the
you paint a
butt.
ceiling without making a giant mess everywhere?
I mean, ladders.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna keep researching. This is gonna be something we're doing. This is my new exciting task that I'm gonna work on for the channel, and it's gonna be really fun. And it's gonna give me a lot of fulfillment. So I wanna know if you guys would get fulfillment from that too.
Okay.
Who wants to redecorate on a budget? We're diving into things we haven't done before, which is what I want to do with this whole new like being self-employed thing.
Yeah.
I want to try new things that I haven't done and get good at them.
You're nailing it.
Thanks.
We got another piece of fan mail that is perfect timing, very interesting, but perfect timing for what we're talking about, but also such a funny gift.
This is sander.
Yes.
It's a sander for the Sanders. Well, you're in luck because I literally was just telling Clint that I want, instead of, we're on a budget, like I said, instead of buying all new furniture, I want to try and sand down our current furniture and repaint it ourselves, which I think will be challenging and fun. Now we can use a freaking sander. Is there a note? It says, enjoy your gift. Hope to see some sanding content. Dad jokes from Corey Kahn. Thank you, Corey, and you will very, very soon. And we might butcher it, but it'll be entertaining anyways.
Yeah, so I'm assuming this is the same guy. There's been a dude in our comments every video that says, this channel's called The Sanders. I came here. Why is nobody sanding?
Yeah,
or something,
if that's
something
you,
along those lines.
If that's you,
Corey.
comment on this video so we know, because this is really hilarious.
Yeah. So
funny. We're gonna use it. Like, I know it's a joke, but it's gonna get used. It's really hilarious. I love that.
I forgot to sign off.
Oh.
One thing you realize, one thing you don't realize. Oh,